What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica. This is your Love and Hip Hop Miami and New York review, child. I'm trying to back out of this parking area. This fucking truck is in the... No, you're waiting for me. Okay, I was trying to back out, and I'm like, the way that this truck is out in the street like that, get the fuck out the street. So what's going on, y'all? This is Love and Hip Hop Miami and New York review. I figured we'd do those reviews on Wednesdays because I don't really catch them on Mondays to do it on Tuesdays. And I'm at the point where I'm just like, I was watching it last night, I was like, this shit is so dumb. Like, I was just like, this shit is so dumb, girl. It is really dumb. Like, the themes are, I guess we live in a cyclic loop of this shit, like, in terms of entertainment, I don't know, or I don't know, whatever. So the episode for my, honey, okay, Rich, Fresha, and Geneski, they meet. And, you know, I really didn't care to talk about her storyline because it is the typical storyline of a woman trying to get into the music industry. You got two creep ass niggas who are just creeps. You know, I hope that Rich Dollaz takes a different approach than through this woman's legs in order to try and make her successful, because it didn't work with Mariah Lynn. It didn't work with, just put in the name, okay? A name in the blank, child. Just put in a name. So she's like, I really want to work with you. He ends up taking her to go see Kay Slay up at the radio station. And Fresha is not really doing anything for her based on what she's saying. And he needs to be like, really, if his wife is going to be partnering with him in this record label, which we don't have a name for, I don't know what it is, but you know, the girl made a comment like, the last time we was up here, he was rapping, not me, you know. And if he's an aspiring rapper, that's my thing. If you're an aspiring rapper, or, you know, it seems like people know who he is. Like I said, I don't know who he is. He must be very regional. You know, he must be giving you regional teas. You understand? And I just think it's it's the same trope. A woman trying to get into a music industry, a man telling her to change her body and all this other stuff so that she can be successful. It's really sad. I was thinking about that yesterday, about women in the rap industry and music. If you're not an R&B singer as a woman, if you're a rapper, I was trying to figure out who has the longest career in rap, in terms of like a sustained career. Because then I was thinking about the men, and I was like, even Nas, like, Nas had an album out, it didn't, I just don't know what it is. But anyways, I don't want to spend too much time on it. Jonathan Sin and Juju meet. Why is Juju always dressed like a first lady? Like, when she walked in the door, even Sin was like, okay, first lady. Like, what is with the blazers, girl? I don't know if Juju seems like she is just very performative. I don't know if that is cultural, and she's like, I don't want to be on this television looking crazy or anything like that. You know what I mean? So I don't know if that's her tea, but it's real boring, girl. We're not asking you to come out here, you know, but girl, she's like, you know, I be in meetings or some shit, she said. I was like, okay. So I guess, I don't know if I'm sure Juju has a lot of businesses going on or whatever, but I really don't pay attention to the people on Love and Hip Hop. I don't follow anybody. I think the only people that I follow from Love and Hip Hop New York is Joe Budden. That's it. And let me think. That's it. Let me think before I start lying. Let me think. That's probably it for Joe Budden. But I've been following Joe Budden for years, so I don't know. Anyways, so they're sitting down and they tell her about what Erica's trying to do with Tahiri, and you could see her face. The way that she responded, it didn't seem like she knew. So Jonathan said it seems like Erica's getting revenge. She's up there stroking a black cat. I keep telling, I mean, like, there's like, oh, it's not a Scorpio trait. It is a Scorpio trait to get revenge. They lay in wait and they wait. Have you ever seen a scorpion? Have you ever seen the natural behavior of a scorpion? They not moving around all fast and stuff until their life is in danger, but they typically sit and wait. Go watch how a scorpion acts. The behaviors in the humans, not too far off when it comes to seeking revenge. It doesn't matter how long it takes. If they care enough, or you know, if they feel like you've done them wrong, they're gonna get revenge on you. And then they'll act like, I don't care about you. I'm not clocking you. Just the same shit. She's another one, Erica. I'm like, girl, you are clocking her. You doing that. You know that's messy as hell. If somebody were to try to get Safari back with Nicki Minaj, you would have a heart attack. You would have a heart attack, girl. You mad because he kind of invited Yandy. And that storyline is trash too. Like, you're mad at Safari for asking Yandy if he were to invite her, would she come, because you're my friend in real life. And if he feels so strongly about this woman and her family, and he's like, she's a sister type, why would that, what problem do you have with Yandy, Erica? You said at the beginning you didn't have a problem. You really don't have any problems with her. I guess it's just a mesh, you know, a mesh of personalities that don't mesh well. Two personalities that don't mesh well. That's what I'm thinking is with Erica and Yandy. I can see a lot of people not meshing well with Yandy. Or Erica. So whatever. I don't give a fuck. Okay. Erica and Safari. He's playing semantics. He smiles when he's nervous. I think if you know, understand that people don't respond to nervousness or being, you know, put on the spot or they start laughing or smiling, and it comes off as like you don't care or anything like that. So she's like, you're a whole ass husband, and you're a whole ass this, and you're a whole ass this. I don't know why y'all think that a wedding and a wedding ring changes the person that you're about to marry. I don't know why. All it does is legally bind you to the person and makes it harder for you to break up with their silly ass when it's time to bounce. But he's a whole ass husband. Remy and Pat. Remy wants to go to Miami to finish her record. She needs to finish her contractually obligated record she needs to complete. So she's going to Miami. Pap is saying, leave the baby with me, but she breastfeeds, so you can't really leave the baby with her. Okay, I like Remy's wig she had on. Fresher and his wife, I wrote typical trope, jealous, insecure. He's the core of her insecurity. If that's a person she's been with since she was 12 years old, he's probably gone out. I hope, like I said the other day, and you know, I don't know if anybody heard me, but I hope that she's not faithful to him. I really hope not, because if you've been with this man since 6th grade, he is definitely, and he said, oh, I haven't been the most faithful guy. I don't know what he said, but he just made it seem like he hasn't been faithful. And then some shit about him being a single person, and with the record label, he needs to come off as a single guy, so he didn't claim me. Like, girl, did you really agree to that? Like, no, that's why your ass is hella insecure, because you're with a man who doesn't uplift you. He doesn't make you feel confident in your relationship. So it comes off as she's this insecurity, but he's the core of the insecurity. And you know, she's not going to leave. All that throwing shit out the house and shit, she's not gonna leave. I wonder how many times this has happened. she's not gonna leave. So I'm not gonna even be like, girl, leave. No, girl, you've been with him since the fucking elementary school. You ain't going to fucking nowhere. And that was it for them. Joe meets Sin. He admits that there's been dialogue between him and Tahiri, but he said it's extremely unfortunate if that's what she believes is going on with me and Tahiri. And she said that he needs to respect her, and you're my baby father and my ex-fiance. Y'all, how long was y'all engaged? For like 20 minutes? Girl. The same exact thing that happened to Sin. That's the thing what really happens with men. It's like, I don't know. I believe that once you see the man is this type of person, once you see that they're this type of person in the relationships, that they may not be suitable for partnership, and you might just need to realize that this person is not a partner for you. So Sin told him, I'm not the one, don't fucking play with me. And what do I think about that? I think it's for the show. I don't think Tahiri wants Joe. I think she is a pawn, but I think she's a willing player. Like, I don't believe that she would do that, because the way that she was talking to Safari about, it was funny when Sin was like, oh, he's single, bitch, he's single. You know who he was with. Don't act like I'm just some girl you don't know. Like, I understand where she's coming from with that. And I think Erica is messy for that. And it's funny because last week I said, how you a pregnant woman and you doing this in this relationship with this woman? You know Sin and Joe broke up for whatever reason. You don't know they might get back together, and you doing this sneaky conniving shit while you're pregnant. And even Sin said that sitting across the table from her. She said, girl, you pregnant and you around here doing this slick shit like this? That's not cool. Like, to me, I feel like you ain't gotta be an angel when you're pregnant, but honey, the energy, and that's all it is. What kind of energy are you stirring up where you trying to hook up this man with? It's undeniable they have chemistry. Yeah, no shit, they were together for a long time. What you think? You always gonna have some level of chemistry. Now, whether they take their asses in the lab and put their shit together and make something out of it, that's them. But like Sin said, he gonna be with who he likes, so it doesn't matter. It don't matter. Jonathan, Erica sit around, and like she said, as a pregnant woman, what the hell are you doing? Like, she's like, I don't care about my exes. Yes, I don't care what my exes do. Okay. You don't? All right. She said, oh, now you're crying because you're gonna be I'm the big bad wolf and all this other stuff. And Jonathan was like, girl, y'all used to love each other. Like, why? What are you doing? She was like, I'm not clocking you, I'm not checking for you and this and that. Yes, you are, girl. I don't care what y'all say. Erica is like, that's some revenge shit. I don't give a damn. Now I'm the big bad wolf again. Okay. And then she's like, I'm not phased. And she's like, well, I'm not, honey, you can see I'm not phased. I don't give a damn. But just looking at Sin, you could tell, like, she's like, I'm not about to play. Like, I'll share my life on this camera, but I'm not about to play with y'all like this. We're not about to do this. And it's hard. And I imagine it's hard. You a 25-year-old girl with a 45-year-old man who is never going to change, who seems like he still hasn't learned how to have conflict with his partners or resolve conflict with his partners. And it is what it is. And she gets up, she gets a phone call, and she walks out, and that was the end of it. All right. Love and Hip Hop Miami. Episode 1, Season 3. Trina's mom's funeral, they start off with. That was really sad. Poor Trina. That's sad. Forgot that her mom died. That's sad, though. It looked like a nice, service. Everybody had on white. They had like peach colored balloons, and she said her mom was her everything, and she's lucky. She's a lucky girl to have had a good relationship with her mother. and to send her off in a wonderful way as she transitions to the next realm. So that was how they started it off. Amara moves with her, bought her house. Her bed is atrocious. Did y'all see Amara La Negra's bed? That thing is so ugly. I have never seen. Bitch, Liberace lives with you. Who lives with you, bitch? That bed was so damn ugly. And she's dating Shay's. Shay can't talk about nobody's face. She can't talk about what nobody looks like. She really can. And she really got the whole moose jaw going. You can't talk about nobody, sis. Like, you can't talk about JoJo. We know JoJo. Alexander Rogers said JoJo looked like the Tootsie Roll owl. She really does. I was like, okay, but what's the name called her? Angry Bird. But you can't talk about nobody. You have a moose jaw, a strong jaw around here. All of this is hella strong, sis. So you can't talk about how nobody looks. What did he call her, Bucky? What did Flavor Flav call her Bucky for? What was the reason he gave her the nickname Bucky? And why hasn't she been as successful as New York, as Tiffany Pollard? What was that? Like, anyway, maybe because she was trying too hard? I don't know. Amara La Negra's boyfriend, I don't remember what his name is. He comes in with no clothes on in the town. Amara, her mother was like, what are you doing? Like, you don't have no respect for me? That is disrespectful, I gotta say. It is disrespectful. But if he was her son, would it be disrespectful? Like, you know. And then he was like, you know, calmate, calmate. She was like, no, you calmate. Don't tell me to calm down. I was like, okay. I thought that was cute. I thought that whole exchange was cute. Her mother was so bothered. And it is disrespectful. Put some damn clothes on when you come down here with my mom. And your towel can fall off anything and you got your shawanga hanging out for the world to see. I know we in the kitchen, honey, but we're not making sausages. All right? All right. He's a nice looking guy. Do Bucky and him have the same parents? Okay. Yeah, I wrote bedroom furniture. That shit would look a hot mess. Trick has a new girlfriend. She been celibate for 2 years. She look all right. Nikki Natural, that's her name. She has like 3 children, but they're not sleeping together. She looks very young in the face. But you never can tell with black folks. So I don't know how old she is. Baby, when I tell you I love Joy, I love Joy. I don't know why. I just love her because she's like, I don't know what it is about Joy. But Trick got a soul food restaurant. Word on the street is that Trick Daddy Dollars. He makes really good food. Remember last season they did like a what do you call it? What do you call that? A contest between that other boy and he came. What did he make? That shit was so stupid. But Trick has his opened a soul food restaurant. He said we don't have no soul food restaurants down here in Miami. It's called Sundays, which is a cute name because you know you want to go. You know, the thing is you go eat after church. You know, where are you going? It is not that serious. Where are you going? Okay. And they're not divorced, which I think is fucked up. Like, give that lady a divorce. Why do y'all think he's not giving her a divorce? Why you think Trick Daddy Dollars is not giving Joy a divorce? What is that about? And even the girlfriend was like, honey, honey, I need a divorce. Give that lady a divorce. You know what I'm saying? It's very hectic on these streets today. Why are you driving so fast? Damn, it is not that damn serious. Do I have my lights on? Anyways, so Bobby Lights shows up. They all had, what happened with Bobby Lights? I don't know why I wrote Bobby Lights. Bobby Lights, I don't know. Bitch, no Santeria. Oh, she said, bitch, no. Like, because JoJo accused Amara and her mother of putting roots on her. Girl. Did you deserve it, honey? Did we have to bring a balance to the space? I mean, what did you do? Everybody act like that's so bad, bitch. What you do to get roots put on you? Like, let me shut up. Let me shut up, girl. Because I'm like, all these things is happening to you, and you attribute it to Amara and her mother to the point where you went to Mexico to have the roots removed. There, honey, you didn't have no roots. And if it was, I'm not gonna even say that because I don't know. Could be, I don't know. But bitch, what did you do? That's my question. Joy is not divorced yet. The new girlfriend, oh, she walks up. Oh, they have an opening at Trick's restaurant. They have an opening and they all sitting around. Bobby Light shows up. Amara and her boyfriend show up and Shay shows up. And they're all out there. It seemed like a good energy going on, you know, have all this food out here and stuff like that. And then they're sitting down and Joy does not care. She was like, hey, Trick girlfriend. And there was another time where she walked up at Amada's release party and she walked up to Trick and she was like, hey, Trick daddy. I was like, Joy is stupid. She wants that man to give her a divorce and he needs to give her her divorce. I don't know what it is. And I don't know what the law is in Miami. If it has to be, you know, you got to both sign. But there are some cases where you can get a divorce without the other party. You can dissolve the partnership without the other party. But I think that's probably like when they're incarcerated. Maybe I'm not sure, honey. JoJo has a soft launch. She's doing a deal with Tommy Hilfiger. Great. Bobby shows up. He tells her about Amara La Negra. Oh, and so when Shay told Joy, like, oh, you know, Trick got a new girlfriend, and she was like, girl, I don't care. Whoever wants to have him, so he could stop worried about where I am. I said, I know that's right, Joy. I like Joy. But you need to get a divorce, sis. You need it. Oh, the girl said she's Christian. And she's like, we haven't slept together. And she was like, but that's my man, though. I was like, okay, girl. Okay. They was like, you haven't. And then Joy was like, oh, no. Another one. He's curved again. Friend zone. And she was like, no, that's my man. But we ain't had sex yet. Everybody's looking like, what? We don't get it. But she's been celibate. Bobby shows up. He tells her about Amara La Negra, and she says, you know, she really wants to talk to her, and she really wants to, you know, try to see if they can make up because they were really friends. And Amara said the same thing. They have Amara's release party. She invites JoJo. Shay gets mad. Now, does Shay have a right to get mad? No, not at all. That's her release party. That's one. 2, that's somebody she was friends with. 3, you said in the interview that you and JoJo really never had any issues until JoJo started talking shit about you, and now you have issues with her. But she was probably talking shit about you because you was talking shit about her. You probably left that out, Shay. And that's just what it is. She's giving out ultimatums. Shay is, and you're supposed to be my sister and all this other shit. And Joy is like, not Joy, Amada's like, you can't tell me what to do, I'm grown. You can't tell me who I can be friends with, who I can make up with, or anything like that. I'm grown. Shay causes a scene. Her brother was like, girl, you need to relax. This is not about you right now. This is about, now that's how you ruin a bitch's thing. That is causing a scene like that. You doing that. You don't have to do that. That's something like he said later. We're family. We can talk about this later. You don't have to do all this shit here at this girl's release party. Amada's wig, I loved it. I fucking loved it. I was like, yes, bitch. And her black outfit, I loved it. I was here for it. But you know, Amada, you know, I'm not talking about Amada outside of the things that she says, outside of things, but I like her in this show today. I do. I might like her. I might not like her tomorrow. Joy walk up and say, hey, Trick Daddy. So Trina's there. She says it's the first time she's been out since her mother passed. And then they find out Julian's there. And when they find out Julian's there, Joy and Bobby were like, bitch, don't let Trina see Julian. He owes her $300,000. So that's going to be a part of the storyline, which I think is actually a good storyline, if you ask me. That's a good storyline. This man owes this girl money, and we're going to see how he looks sneaky. My first instinct when I looked at him, when Trina told him last season, you so far up Amara La Negra's ass, I can't find you. He looks like a sneaky person. And, you know, Amada said that she didn't her career didn't pop like she thought it would, and hopefully this guy can do something for her, but we don't know how this is going to pan out. Because on the next one, Trina tells him, Trina tells her, you need to find you a new manager, because after I'm done with him, when I'm done with him, it's going to be a wrap. So we're going to see. Trina does a lot of yak, so I don't know. But I do like Trina. Like, I like Trina. I like Trina, like, in this atmosphere. And just like T said, I'm not checking for Trina musically, but I do like Trina. Like, I think it's just time to get, and she's another one, like the rap career thing. I was thinking about her and somebody else. Like the longevity in the rap industry for a woman. Who is the longest running? I'm talking about an age-wise. Because if we keep saying that men have a long career, but do they? Because we ain't hearing stuff from LL Cool J. We ain't hearing stuff from motherfucking Ice-T. We ain't hearing stuff from, you know, once they go and they go into and start getting into other things, they not, the music is like, okay, honey, I done made some classics and that's it. Like Trina, you done made some classics, girl. It's another venture. Maybe you do need to. That's how people get into accidents. You cutting in and out of traffic and shit. I'm staying my ass right here. So JoJo and Amada meet up. Honey, Amada told her, bitch, you only want to talk to me because of that camera right here. I said, oh, okay, girl. She pulled that bitch's card. Like, that's the only reason why you want to talk to me. You don't want to talk to me. You don't want to make up. You want to be on camera. And we're not doing that. Honey, the security escorted JoJo out. Amada performed the song. I might have to hear it. Bobby looked like he was enjoying the song. I might have to hear it in the car or on the radio or something like that. Didn't really sit with me. I mean, it's not my flavor or whatever. I mean, it sounded good, but not my, I don't know. Like I said, I probably have to hear it like in a club or in the car. I really have to listen to music in the car to get like a real, like a good feel. You know, in California, we spend a lot of time in our cars, so the music has to sound good in the car. I have a theory, like anyways, I don't want to share it. Anyways, okay, so Trina turns around, she sees Julian. She was like, I don't want to, then she turned around when he said Julian's here, and she turned around real quick and looked, and it was over after that. So that's it, y'all. That was Love and Hip Hop New York, Love and Hip Hop Miami. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm here for Joy. I hope Joy gets a divorce from that man. He's really, that shit is not funny. It's not funny, but she's really not making it seem like, you know, we still gonna be family. We're still gonna be around each other. They didn't see, you know, they're around. Does she have kids with him? Did Trick Daddy have kids? I don't even know. But, you know, she seems like, just give me a divorce, man. Like, just please, like, but she doesn't seem like she's angry with him. That's probably why I'm not like, girl, you know, but it is what it is. Anyways, what else is going on? I think that's it, y'all. Y'all take care of each other, protect your energy. We talked about that quick, huh? Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments and we'll talk. All right, peace. Take care of each other.